previously on Talk That Talk. Let me ask you guys this question. As you guys were talking, I'm even like super surface, right? Like you have your little bootsies out there, right? Who has taken it and just ran with it. Even something as simple as certain moves and steps, do you feel like social media has just kind of ruined that as well?
But I don't think that's specific to just fraternities, right? Because the Bethune-Cookman drum major is viral right now. The little foot slide daddy.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
For 2 months, yeah.
But here's the thing. I got a personal feeling against that though. Like I think it's kind of cool that people are doing it, but I also feel like it's kind of like it's not only just Bethune's thing, but it's the band culture thing. And I feel like it's now just, to me, in my personal opinion, been made a mockery of.
Well, no, it's not made a mockery of. They just did a poor job of introducing it. If they would have put it out there as something that comes from the HBCU world, it could have been something that was hella good for the HBCU community. But it just came out there because some random guy saw that video. Because I've seen that video of that Bethune-Cookman drum major doing it by himself, and it's sweet. That dude was hella smooth with it. But it wasn't introduced as, hey guys, this is an HBCU band thing that we are all making viral. Bethune could have made big money off it if they were.
But that's the thing, Rick. Like when we talk in past shows about protecting the culture, it's like, and I think that's one of the issues, and we could even tie this to the Greek life. It's just certain things that we put out that we just don't protect, and because we don't protect it, it's now exposed for the masses. And I think people don't understand that what a digital footprint is and how long it lasts. It lasts forever. Like when you put something on social media now, you could put it on up there for 2 minutes and you think, well, I'm gonna just hurry and delete it. Somebody has already screen recorded it and then reposted it. And now you have to regret what you posted for 2 minutes. You posted it 2 minutes, but now it's lasting 20 years.
Well, I don't know, because that Gip interview still ain't made it back on the internet yet, and everybody wanted that. So
but people have it though. Like I know.
I didn't see the live. I saw the recording.
That's what I'm saying.
So people like Quan, you're right. People have it.
People have it. Like people have it, and because there's certain groups that I'm in, and they were like, y'all heard this part, and then they reposted that part within that group. But I mean, I just think it goes back to protecting the culture. We're not protecting our own, organizations and the Divine Nine like we should. We're not protecting our own band culture. And I hate to say it like this, but for the most part, Black culture is just not protected, period. And
but Quan, I think it's deeper than that, right? I think it's enablers. Because like I looked and I saw Bailey is here. Bailey was the first person I saw that posted that high school girl that you was talking about. But she was being empowered by her mama. Yeah. If her mama would have shut that down, it wouldn't have even been an issue. We got Black Greeks that will put, and rightfully so, their child above the organization that they're in. But that doesn't give your child the freedom to do whatever the hell they want just because you in it. Like I tell Tiffany all the time, what I have to do to be Omega, I don't want our kids to have to do that.
But I also think part of the problem is that, future this or future that makes sense to me. But I see a lot now where, during Black History Month, they'll put children in official paraphernalia. That's not okay because they're not in the organization. So then they grow up confused.
Right. But I grew up too. Oh, go ahead, Portia.
I grew up in Zeta. And I was in all of the youth groups, but all of my shirts say whatever level of the youth group of Zeta Phi Beta, but the Zeta Phi Beta was small. It was not, my grandmother would have never put me in anything that just said Zeta Phi Beta. Like I wasn't a Zeta. And that's great that you aspire for your child to follow in your footsteps and be in this organization, but you can pay homage with a future shirt. There are different ways to do it. You do not need to be putting official paraphernalia on anybody who does not have those letters. So people are blurring lines. because that's your child and that's dope and that's cool, and you think you're gonna dress her like this till she become it, and that's fine. But putting people who are not, child or not, in official organization paraphernalia is not okay. Just like the day I walked across the stage at Henrico High School, all of that stuff, those t-shirts and stuff, stayed in a drawer at my parents' house in Richmond, Virginia. And then when I crossed and became a Zeta, I still wear those shirts now. I don't know why they were so big back then. I can still, my Arcanet shirts and stuff, I still sleep in them and work out in them and stuff. But I pulled them back out then because it wasn't no thing. But once I left high school, you shouldn't be showing up to college with that stuff on either.
True.
Right. Like,
and the other part of that
like
too,
Rick
Portia,
claiming I had
is
a
that
cane.
some of these organizations, and I'm just going to be very vague with this. For some of the organizations, it's okay for people to willy-nilly, but it's in specific situations. And I'll just leave it there. But you have people that don't know that. So I think that, at the end of the day, if a person knows their information the way they should, then in some cases it's okay. But in most cases, like you said, it's not. So yeah, I think it's just exploring that information side again, and parents being able to separate being somebody's parent and still the oath and obligation that you took to whatever organization that you're in. That still matters. Yeah, it was a college thing when you were in it, but we all have graduate chapters and lifelong memberships. So